guys, welcome back to Mystery Cattle Co. Today, I want to start off with thanking everyone that has supported this channel and has hit that like or subscribe and follow button. You guys are awesome. So stick around, we've got some exciting news coming at the end of this video. That being said, over the last couple days, we've addressed man-hater, we've addressed the PBR, we've addressed stallion behavior. Today, I want to address what I consider the elephant in the room, and that is horse trainers. This is my warning to you right now. If you're easily offended, don't continue, because you're not going to like what I have to say. Horse trainers are the pinnacle of the horse industry. We don't exist without them. We need them, especially when we're trying to turn out good prospects across any equestrian industry or discipline. That being said, finding the right horse trainer has become incredibly difficult, especially over the last, I want to say, 3 to 5 years. It becomes more and more difficult every year to find, 1, qualified horse trainers, and 2, responsible horse trainers. I see hundreds of posts daily about horses that were sent to a trainer that were starved, didn't receive the training that they expected to receive, and ultimately were charged an arm, a leg, plus a kidney while they were at it. I personally had to go through this when we talked about sending Hitman out to be trained by someone else. And that was a very difficult decision, especially with all of the things we have seen in the horse industry. And it was a very hard decision to let him go somewhere else. But even finding that trainer was very, very difficult because we reached out to local trainers and immediately we were met with a very negative response about Hitman. 1, because he is a Pensalusa, and 2, because of his pedigree. I actually had one trainer that they asked me about his pedigree. When I told them what his pedigree was, he actually told me that I needed to sell him, that I was wasting my time with him, and that I needed to buy myself a real prospect. Think about that for a second. You are a trainer. I understand having an opinion, right? And you could have just said, hey, I don't think this horse is going to work for what you want to do. But to tell me that I am wasting my time on a horse that you've never seen, that you've never touched, that I'm wasting my time. That being said, finding the right trainer ultimately comes with a lot of searching and a lot of references. If you're looking for a good trainer, talk to the people in your local area. Reach out to breeders. Breeders are typically a person that have a really good connection that they can direct you to for someone that's going to treat your horse right and get your horse to where you want it to be. That being said, we've got to be honest with ourselves about where we're at as a rider. I understand wanting to be better. There's nothing wrong with being better and striving to be better. That's what pushes every industry forward. But we have to be honest about ourselves. And I'll use barrel racing as an example for this. If you are a rider that is clocking barely in the 40, you are not ready to step up to a 1D horse. You don't have the reaction time to ride a horse of that caliber. That's just the truth. Now, you can get there. You can 100% get there, and don't take me saying this as me saying that you're never going to be a good rider. That's not what I'm saying. I am saying that you need to take the time to be better, right? If that means going to a trainer and taking lessons, go to the trainer, take the lessons. That's what's going to make you better. But don't tell yourself, hey, I'm a 1D rider when you're clocking the 40. Don't say it's my horse's fault that we're not there. Look at yourself. Look and analyze what you're doing wrong. Look at the best riders in your industry and learn from them. Go to clinics, take the lessons, take the advice. Because if you don't take the advice and you don't take the time to learn, you're not going to be better. That being said, if you're sending your horse off to a trainer, you found this right trainer, ask yourself honestly, can you ride behind this trainer? If he trains this horse, are you going to be able to ride this horse? If the answer is yes, great. If it's not, talk to this trainer and ask them if they do lessons and if they are willing to, one, take your horse on, as well as taking you on and helping you to grow as a rider and as a horseman to reach that level that your horse is going to be at.